Welcome to the show. This is the MOONBOYS podcast. My name's
We're
Theo.
we're live or no?
And I'm joined today by RomReactor. How's it going today, RomReactor?
I can't hear anything, bro. I can only hear you.
You can't hear me?
Is the song playing?
No, I'm gonna have to put that into an MP3 and upload it to StreamYard afterwards, something like that.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm just normal. Okay, with my glasses. So this is a cover, guys. But yeah, we're just degens. You know, nothing here is financial advice. We're here just to minus 10x our money and have fun doing it. So
exactly, just some guys on the internet.
Yeah, now it's, with the CIA gone, I would love to start off this podcast with my predictions so far that we had by giving the presentation from last week. I did a little squiggly line. I call it my God-drawn squiggly line because I was just watching the charts and I let my hand and the mouse draw the thing.
Yeah, go for it.
So let's
present on the stage.
Allow streamer to connect their screen. I want to share this one. Oh, that's pretty cool how that works. Okay, it should work now. My bad, guys. I think I have allergies as well, and I recently also I believe I have a wisdom tooth coming out, or it's been coming out for years now. Something is weirdly positioned with it, and yeah, the pain went away, but now I have either allergies or a cold, so I have tissues just in case. Cool. So what are we looking at? So this is BTC on a daily, and over it I drew the Fibonacci from the last top to the bottom, which is a fractal. Now these fractals are common in BTC. These double top formations, they happened in the last bull market end as well. In both cases, actually, when there was a correction, there was a big double top. So we can see that it happened here. Boop, big correction. We use that as a Fibonacci retracement. Now we're here. We're holding support in this last previous high, right? And we're kind of dipping below it. And behind the support is this very thick. Now Theo likes to use the 120. I'm using the 100. Theoretically, I could change the settings right now and make it 120. We could even see where the 120 is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, so wait, it's the pink one? Hold on, what's going on here? Oh, it is the pink. Okay, yeah. So we're already on 120. So this is the 200. Got it. Okay, so yeah, so Theo, so we broke the 120, and this is my ultimate one. It's a 200. I apologize, guys. I did not think I would go above 200. Sometimes I get confused with all my settings and charts. But yeah, so this is the 200 daily moving average. This is Theo's 120 moving average, which we have broken. So Theo technically is out or maybe hedging or something. I believe we're gonna touch this 200 and we're gonna or get near it and bounce, right? So this is my plan, and we're kind of following it. If we do touch it, it's just 106K. So regardless, from here, I think we're gonna shoot up very quickly to 125, very quickly. Now, will this happen? And if it does happen, what do we do? And what am I doing? So in August, obviously, I never try to miss an opportunity to buy bags at a good price in altcoins. And at the moment, it's back to those same prices that when I bought in August, which is a phenomenal buy. Whether you're buying Bitcoin or Ethereum even, those are already kind of priced higher, but they're large caps, so they're a lot safer. However, if you are buying alts, you're again in amazing territory, and we can go into alts. I do love the little alt total being above 1 trillion, and it's kind of retesting the last all-time high as well area. Well, hopefully it does hold this 1 trillion and pushes above, and we'll have an alt season this October, November. It would be awesome. OTHERS.D dominance also looks like it's having a nice uptrend, holding bottom. All the averages are being tested right now as support, which is amazing for an altcoin season. And we have the BTC Dominance also doing the complete opposite. It's doing resistance on the 50 daily moving average, which would be, again, signs for an amazing alt season coming up. What else? I don't know, Theo, do you have any questions or do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, so I don't know if you saw, like I had a whole slideshow prepared for the show. So if you're doing like a presentation, feel free to like continue on with that, and then at some point we're gonna blast through this little slideshow I made.
Yeah, no, I was just wanted to just share my opinion on the market and how I see it as a very opportunistic moment in time that where we are now, and maybe we have like another week of this tops before we shoot through. So I was just giving a little presentation on the BTC and my future on alts. Maybe go into some alts if you want. We could do that right now. That's what I was trying to do. But yeah,
Yeah,
or we
if
could
you
just
like.
start your start.
I'm just starting to notice some of the same things I was gonna talk about are in your presentation as well. So I'm just giving you a
Awesome,
heads up on that.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely got into some alts. I also sold out of some alts because we are in the fourth quarter almost. Basically, we are right. Yeah, we're in Q4, and this is usually like the last good run before some kind of bear market comes along. And I believe at the moment the alts, like I just showed, are gonna push higher. So we have a lot of alts. I want to stack up some Solana alts. I really am missing out on Solana at the moment because the only alts I have are just the protocol tokens.
Hmm.
And I do have a bunch of like all of these Ethereum alts now, like TRAC. Ooh, that's a beating. TRAC I bought at 47 cents, and it now looks like if it breaks this support, that's going to be really bad. So I have to really see. I might have to get out of this position altogether and just cut my losses or average into this position. So this is a good time, if you're holding alts and like you bought something in August, like I did, like TRAC, for example, when there was everybody thought it was going to be altcoin summer, we're going to make money, right? So
Yeah.
no, not every. I'm down. What is this, like almost 50%? So
Yeah, track is like
this
a Ivan on Tech favorite.
now, yeah, and he doesn't even talk about it anymore. With
Mm.
Ivan, it's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, only recently he picked up on Mantle, even though every time he shows his bubbles, like Mantle is like there always was like on top for like 2-3 weeks. It was like
Yeah.
50%, 30%. He was just like ignored completely, and then out of nowhere last week he was just like, "Oh guys, Mantle."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my dude, what happened? And then Track, like he talked about it, but now he doesn't talk about it at all. It's a little weird. I don't know, like what incentivizes him to pick which coins. Maybe he focuses on the ones he has bags of. I'm, not gonna lie. Like I've seen these tendencies happen. Eve even brought this up in Morales, where like Jason, we thought was pumping and dumping on the community, basically. Yeah. So with Ivan, I'm a little bit skeptic to the coins that he chooses nowadays. So I try, and he himself even points it out when people like tell him, like give him donations to talk about a coin, right away he'll ignore it most of the time. So it's pretty weird. But yeah, there's that. He did pick Mantle, and Mantle now it's really testing its previous all-time high, which is amazing. It's been in this consolidation range for a while. I bought a bag. I have a crazy story about Mantle. I bought this bag a long time ago, and I had to only buy it on Bybit. There's no other place to buy it, and that's where it was weird that Ivan did not talk about this coin because this is basically a BNB for Bybit. Yeah, and what do you do with coins like Track, right? So some coins are performing like Mantle right now, where it's old season, and then there's some coins that did amazing because of the AI, but now it's like, what's going on, right? We're bottoming out, or is this going to be an emming situation where it's going to go lower? It's and also like Compound, other coins. They look like they had a great uptrend, but now it looks like it's going back into a downtrend. So with this coming alt season, it's getting tricky. Like which coins are going to perform and be strong outperformers like AAVE, and which ones are not. So like this is another risk I took, but now it looks like it's going back into a downtrend. Which is, hopefully it holds the support and does a double bottom, but a lot of altcoins are getting tested right now.
Hmm.
Polygon, Lido is doing at least pretty good, holding some kind of uptrend with a double bottom here.
Yes.
And the best thing would be you would want to buy more of the coins that are holding. Like don't like this, yeah, you might want to average out your position like I would right now, and it would be a better. But still, you're like, this coin might not perform as well as this coin. So why would you buy this coin? You know, you might at this point I might just hold it and or sell it and buy more of this, right? So these are the questions that I'm going through, and we could talk more about, like, we could get into alts on Solana as well, because I really want to take a look to see what alt tokens are like Lido and Solana.
Yeah, I was gonna say about Sol Alts. Have you checked out JLP?
No.
Take a look at JLP right now.
Oh, it's a token?
Yeah, so it's Jupiter Liquidity Provider token, something like that. So it earns like a 14% yield over time. I was taking a look at it. It actually didn't look too bad. But this is one of the ones that people might want to go in as an alternative to gold or holding cash in the bear market. JLP is sort of like considered a somewhat risk-off token, but it all comes down to the TA, right? Yeah, I think you had it there on TradingView.
Is this one? Launchpad?
Go to crypto and just type JLP.
This one?
JLP, yeah. Huh.
So it's like a market cap?
No, I don't know why it's not there.
Yeah,
I'll try on my side.
Yeah, it could be I need the contract address.
Let me take a look on my side here.
So
JLP USD. Okay, so it's not USDT, it's USD. But yeah, this thing's holding the 120 really nicely. Nice uptrend. And so JLP is over here under earn. So you go like jup.ag/earn. I think is the one. No. JLP earn jup.
So yeah, this one, yeah, that's
so 29.36% APY. And then it's a basket of these four assets: Sol, ETH, WBTC, and USDC. And then if you hold JLP, I guess you can borrow USDC against the position. So the basket is mostly USDC, but it still has some exposure to the majors.
Like a lending protocol on Solana. Pretty cool.
It's a liquidity pool where it acts as a counterparty to traders. When traders seek to open leverage positions, they borrow tokens from the pool.
Yeah.
It's the liquidity provider token where its value is derived from an index fund of Sol, ETH, WBTC, and USDC. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like it's being testing support. So and it's very close to its all-time high. I could do a retracement of Fibonacci really quickly just to see where we are at, because it did have a crazy correction. Oh yeah, and you can see it right away. We almost touched the 1.618. Now we're retracing back. Now if a good spot to buy would be like, right here you're kind of risking it. You only have a 50 daily mover average, but yeah, you're doing more risk to reward because there's more. When coins are already pumped, I don't know how much it's pumped, but you're basically, like Ivan says, that one he mentions is a good thing. Your risk
buy into strength.
Yeah, your risk return ratio. So it already pumped like it's 117%. Good. That's not much. Yeah, so I did a 1x. I guess there's more opportunity in here. I thought this was a lot more because it's not a log scale. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Okay. Yeah. So it only did a 1x. I did have a nice correction here. And here we're looking at, like, if we break this, we're gonna go to $7. So $8, which is amazing. This looks cool. I'm gonna write it down. And wait, how did you hear about this?
It's a pretty solid Sol alt. What's that?
Who created? Is there a team like who's?
This is Jupiter. This is Jupiter. Yeah, so one of the biggest teams in Solana.
So I think I should be holding Jupiter already.
Are you staking Jupiter?
No, I should probably do that. I have Jupiter. JTO,
yeah.
No,
here, let me show you Jupiter again. Okay, so we go back to Jupiter. Okay, so if we go to Jupiter and we go to governance, right here.
Okay.
And then we stake our Jupiter. So I've got 1,000 Jupiter staked here.
What's the token?
And then,
Jupe? Oh,
yeah,
I
Jupe.
might
And
have
then
to buy it. I don't think I have it.
and then you come in here often and you vote on all the proposals. And then occasionally you get rewards. So you get active staking rewards. You get airdrops all the time and stuff like this. And they're pretty substantial. Like right here is like $100 airdrop.
Nice.
Pretty awesome. You get periodic airdrops.
And stake. Okay, I wrote that down.
Yeah, like I tend to do it on every wallet, even if I'm setting up a small wallet and I just throw a couple Jupe tokens and stake them just so I have exposure, right?
Yeah, and then buy also, what is it, JLP? So
JLP, yeah, JLP can be a good alternative to USDC or gold as a hedge in a downtrend, but I think I'll still want to use the 120 as my exit if it goes below the 120 on the daily.
Yeah, so 120 is right here, the red line. No, the pink line. So that would be right where the one is, so the previous top. So it should be held back. It might go a little, it might dip below if it's really above that point, but it might be tested. So it's where it's kind of heading right now too. It's either holding this support, which is there's not as significant as this support. So let's see. But yeah, this would be an amazing price to buy this at $5.
Yeah,
if it gets there, might even set an alert. This is another thing about trading view that I love is you could easily set alerts. We're gonna call this buy now and stake, or just buy and stake. Pretty cool. And how does it compare to JUP?
Well, you can't stake JLP. You just stake JUP.
Yeah, JUP. That's
yeah.
Right. JUP.
Yeah, this one.
Nice.
I don't tend to look at the price of JUP as much. I just try to stake as much as I can. For me, like 1,000 is a nice little basket.
Yeah, so JUP looks phenomenal too. Like, see, like this looks way in line to like Lido. So I had a nice double bottom here, and now it's kind of like we're correcting because BTC is doing this thing right now. But yeah, even if we don't go below this, it looks amazing. It could be a strong buy, and we might even do another. We might be doing another double bottom.
Yeah, it's a strong project, but I guess the founder's been like doing a bunch of ayahuasca ceremonies all summer, so it's been kind of quiet. Where he's just been in the forest, just like getting high as hell.
Is this yeah, that's interesting. Is this project like the one that has the MEV protection or not?
Let's take a look. Let's go back to JUP. Okay, so I'm on Jupiter. And let's see if we can do a swap, right? So we have USDC to Sol. Is there MEV protection? I don't see anything. There's trigger, recurring, ultra. There's settings, manual.
Okay, I know
here.
What do you call it? What's the other stuff? The token the one of the tokens that I have. Mantle. Okay. Raydium. It was Raydium and Jupiter. Which one had the MEV protection? Not sure.
Raydium and what?
Raydium and Jupiter are the top one.
And shouts out all the holders of the MOONBOYS token who are up over 25% on the day. Congrats to everybody.
Oh, I was supposed to purchase that before the stream. I saw it.
No, it's never too late.
With the features like anti-MEV. Okay, Raydium has implemented features. What about Jupiter? Because the Jupiter is one of this. Oh no, it says it has it also. Okay. They both have it. Cool.
Amber couldn't figure out how to buy the MOONBOYS token, so Friction is bullish.
Sign in. Do that. That's good. So yeah, what's other tokens? Let's keep going. What else do we have on the list?
Well, I mean, if you want to look at more Sol alts, I guess we could check out ZEUS. I haven't taken a look at ZEUS in a while. I don't even have it on my watch list here. ZEUS USDT. Okay, let's take a look. Ooh, not looking too good. That's a downtrend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
Marty Party in shambles. That's rough. It made it all the way up to $1 and then crashed down to 10 cents.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, those like these ones are like more, you know, there's more risk in them because at the end of the day, there's so many alts now that you really have to focus on the strong ones. And in the bear market, you wouldn't really want to hold any.
Did you hear about this one that's 0G?
No.
I was kind of curious about this because it lines up with the 0G syndicate. And somebody was talking about it. Shout out Lily Crypto Beans. She was talking about this one. So it looks like it hit a peak of $6, $6.50, and then it's crashed down to just under $4 now. Not sure what it is. Market cap's 817 million. It's on BSC.
Nice.
0G Foundation. These guys stole our bit. Advancing AI is a public good behind 0G Labs. Live slashing? Interesting.
Wait, well, that's not nice. No, you don't want to get slashed.
Yeah, interesting.
Getting echo good now. Nice, Burbs. That's awesome. Losing money with friends. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing.
That's what's up.
The best time.
And then Aster's down. I got out of Aster. Did you ever get in or out of Aster?
No, I never really touched these perps. I probably should have gotten into Hype and Aster right away. But yeah, those things, like, you got to be quick. I'm not. So I don't really like. I don't do.
I don't agree.
Decisions.
I was really slow on Aster. Like, I was seeing it down at 55 cents. I didn't get in until like $1.08.
Did you get
and
out?
then I sold the top at like 2.1, something like that. And now since then it's been kind of down and to the right.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, well, as you could do, that's what I mean. Like, be quick. Like, you wanna get in and then get out. Like a strategy, right? Like, you're not you're not patient with it. So it's like it's good. Those were really popping off, and then I kind of was busy working.
Let's take a look at Punk Strategy, since you mentioned strategy. We'll go to the 1 hour chart.
Yeah, I really forgot to go take a look at I have a liquidity pool for Linnea still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punk Strategy is still cooking here, dude. Look at this. I feel sidelined. I think I sold it like down here somewhere. Punk Strategy.
What is that?
This is where they buy CryptoPunks algorithmically with the smart contract. So the more money that goes into the token, the more CryptoPunks they buy. So I think they're like over 10 CryptoPunks now.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's this whole narrative of NFT holding companies now. Token Works, NFT Strategy.
This one is on Binance Smart Chain.
I don't think so. These ones are like on like Ethereum or Base or something. Yeah, this one's on Ethereum Uniswap. Number 1 on Ethereum right now, trending. Yeah, it's number 1. Only second to Marvin and Stray Dog, and then Apex in 4th place. So that's another narrative that's been going on, is the DEX narrative. So first there was Hype, then there was Aster, then there was Apex, and people are just keep going down further on the risk curve. Let's see how Apex is doing. I also did well on Apex.
That sounds familiar.
This chart's a bit hard to tell where actually got in. I think I top blasted it and then I sold it up higher, somewhere like that. Maybe I top blasted here and then sold up here, something like that, I think.
No,
So that's nice. I've been doing well on these trades.
That's a good range. Yeah, when you see something like this is a perfect example where you could even just open up a liquidity pool and a concentrated liquidity pool, which is buy and sell, like kind of like what Ivan does with that with one of the exchanges that he uses.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but yeah, that's a cool idea too. You could even see a range like this and then go to that exchange and set up a robot, and it'll do it on leverage for you.
Yeah. Okay, so let's my idea here. Let's blast through the slideshow, and I'll show you the format that I was sort of planning for the show.
Let's do it.
It's loosely based around invest answers a little bit, like the way he does a slideshow, so we can take a look at it. Okay, so this is what I had planned here. So welcome to the show. It's the MOONBOYS podcast. Got the disclaimer. We already did that.
Yep.
Brand new disclaimer. Shout out to Patreon. Okay, so we got Josh saying, I'm up because of your calls. Thank you, Zoo. No problem, Josh. Happy to have you as part of the community. And the Fear and Greed Index is currently at 34. Okay, so the first slide here, we have Dutch Bank. Central banks may hold BTC by 2030. Deutsche Bank. Bitcoin to join gold on central bank reserve balance sheets by 2030. Yeah. So, I mean, I could just read this out, and that essentially just gives you like some talking points to talk about, right?
Yes, my fault. Oh, you wanted me to give a topic on Deutsche Bank's?
No, I mean, this is just the format, right? So I just got all these different slides. So this slide, yeah, just talks about Bitcoin's going to be being more adopted within the next 5 years, potentially, right? So pretty exciting for Bitcoin.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like with these, and also you guys have to know, like, right at the moment we have really good administration, so the bear market will only be able to kind of like deter institutions away for so long, and then they're just going to be super back. So wow, next cycle is going to be really cool because I think we're going to see Bitcoin go like above 200 to almost like 300, 500,000, especially with the QE and everything.
Yeah, it'll be nice if we do get a bear market because we can actually buy the bottom this time properly.
Yeah.
There's no more question in our minds. We have the conviction now.
Yeah.
Okay, next slide here. Lawmakers push SEC to open 12.5 trillion in 401k market to crypto. So like I think we were talking about last show with the 400 trillion in the Europe debt market. Something like that you were talking about. Do you remember that?
I saw lumber, I think it was, no?
But in any case, yeah, like what's the crypto market cap? Like 3 to 4 trillion tops, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. We can look at
crypto. Yeah. Crypto market cap
is 4 trillion almost.
4 trillion, yeah. So if we open up 12.5 trillion, could do 2 or 3x. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.8 trillion. Cool. All right, next one. Morgan Stanley to launch crypto trading in 2026. Morgan Stanley to offer crypto trading on E-Trade platform through zero hash tie-up to enable Bitcoin trading for E-Trade clients in first half of 2026. So yeah, more headwinds or tailwinds going into 2026.
My Linnea liquidity pool is still cooking because it's going to the side range. I could even demo that in a second. So,
nice.
Yeah, these.
I cheated my Linnea airdrop.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of cheating it too, like providing a liquidity pool because it's selling and buying constantly, but getting rewards. So.
It seems to be holding a pretty steady range, though. I can go back to Linnea here.
Yeah, and I always just reinvest my earnings back, so now I'm just depositing more of what I just made. So I made like $4. So.
This is nice for a liquidity pool too, because it's holding such a range that you can actually earn off these chops here.
Yeah, Linnea is really, really nice. Like, ended up being really nice. I'm surprised for Consensus to do something like this. Usually, it's like they're very money hungry VC types, from what I understand or heard of. yeah, so far it's been
Are they
good.
called? Is the MetaMask team called Consensus?
I believe so.
But that was the same name as the conference we went to, right?
Could be. That's a common name.
I'm curious. What's the name of MetaMask team?
Yeah, MetaMask is MetaMask, but they're all part of this conference.
Yeah, I forget. Which company owns MetaMask? Consensus? Okay, so it's the same name as the conference we went to. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Okay, get rid of that. Go back to here.
Yeah, and Lene is just beautifully in this range that I printed. It kind of goes above the range sometimes. It's my liquidity pool wasn't perfect, but now I could even perfect it by I gave it more time. So I could redo the range. But the only thing that sucks with liquidity pools is you have to kind of close out the position entirely and redo it.
That's what I've been noticing. Yeah, like I had this idea in my mind that you could go in and just modify the liquidity pool, but every time I go in there, it just seems like I have to close it and then just create a new one, which is kind of annoying. And I always kind of end up with the asset that didn't perform as well, right? Like it's a Sol versus Bitcoin liquidity pool, and then I come back in a few days, it's out of range, and I have no Bitcoin left. It's just sitting in Solana because Bitcoin outperformed. But I made $3 in fees, something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what you've experienced as well.
Yep.
All right.
I think I just accidentally approved unlimited USDC.
Oh, you got to go to revoke.cash. Okay, moving right along here. BlackRock files for Bitcoin Premium Income ETF. Files with the SEC for iShares Bitcoin Premium ETF. If accepted, the fund joins the first exchange-traded products created to offer exposure to Bitcoin while simultaneously generating revenue using cryptocurrency-related options methods. Interesting. The Bitcoin Premium Income ETF would use a different approach than current spot Bitcoin ETFs, which follow the asset's price directly according to the filing. So this would be like dividends on Bitcoin. Pretty nice.
Awesome. Yeah, they should definitely do what I'm betting on right now with RocketPool and Lido, staked ETH. So that should be coming soon. Hopefully this cycle will be amazing if Wall Street has staked ETH ETFs.
Yeah. So they don't have that yet?
No, I don't think so. Okay. I think it's just they're holding ETH. They're not holding staked ETH. If they were holding staked ETH, which was nice, depending on which one they're holding, whether if it's the RocketPool ETH staked ETH, that one just increases the value on its own, which is nice. If it's Lido, you get like a dividend basically.
Yeah, I think they were getting approval for that. I think if it's not happening yet, it should be happening soon, I think. But don't quote me on that. Visa and Stripe and Fold team up on Bitcoin credit card. Stripe and Visa team to power Fold Bitcoin credit card. Okay. Let me see here. Bitcoin financial services company Fold has picked Stripe to help launch its new credit card. Bitcoin only rewards product that lets users accumulate the cryptocurrency with each purchase. So this is nice, similar to Gemini, where you can earn Bitcoin rewards.
Yeah, that would be cool. That if they could have that as a standard feature in Amex or American Express and like Citibank in the US, those are probably the really good ones because they would really empower daily people who don't need to pay like fees or be in a like inside an exchange like Gemini, which is small, and it would be able to give everybody in the US like the power to just almost hey, get a credit card. There's no annual fee. It's an amazing card, and you could get your rewards in Bitcoin. That'd be amazing. Yeah,
because I can't get the Gemini card too in Canada, so it'd be nice because all the Visa rewards I earn is just all cash right now. Yeah. SEC to allow lighter rules for crypto products. Let me see if I can read this. Crypto ETF floodgates. Can I remove ROM? There we go. SEC commissioners vote to open crypto ETF floodgates. Listing standards approval is latest push by crypto-friendly Trump administration. Trading could begin in a host of new products in October. Crypto spot ETFs. with new listing rules. Isn't there already crypto spot ETFs? Like there's a Doge ETF, isn't there?
In some country, I think they did it, but I don't think it's in the US. Maybe there is US. Honestly, with this SEC, they might be just improving everything so quick they can't keep up with it.
Well, this one was from 10 days ago, but yeah, interesting.
Could be, yeah. I did hear something. I think it's called Doge with a like DOJE or something like that on the stock market. You might be right. I did hear about this.
22 billion in BTC and ETH options expired this week, so that might have been part of why the price was nuking. In addition, there was, of course, a lot of talk about Russia engaging with the United States and Poland and stuff like that. A lot of geopolitical tensions this week, so we had a little bit of a dumperoo on Bitcoin and the rest of the alts. When Bitcoin sneezes, alts catch AIDS, as the saying goes.
Makes sense.
Shout out to Esan, all in on BSV gang. We see you.
I hate revoking these unlimited transactions. I'm sorry if we're doing this on the live. But I know I'll forget later.
What's up?
I'm just trying to revoke this unlimited.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, I can't see it, so you're fine. Yeah, I just got the Bitcoin chart pulled up here, just talking about that Bitcoin dump. So it looks like we hit this bottom and then have been slowly grinding up since on the 8 hour. We could go to the 4 hour chart, very similar. We've now on the 4 hour chart, just starting to try to break through this moving average here. Yeah, showing some strength on Bitcoin. Maybe geopolitics are calming down, but on the daily, we're still below the 120. So that means, of course, I sold all my Bitcoin. But that's later in the slideshow. So let's just keep moving on that. Tether chasing 500 billion valuation alongside OpenAI.
Yeah, so that's like a top signal, I consider.
So if Tether does an IPO, are you going to buy it?
No. I would buy Coinbase instead. I don't see Tether as like a stock that would perform. Like, you know, it's not like they're doing a leveraged position like Michael Saylor. If they start doing that, then yeah, maybe.
Because Circle had a pretty successful IPO, right?
Circle? We can look at it. What is?
I have Circle here. So ticker is CRCL. Looks like they IPO'd. If people got in super early on the IPO, they were able to cook all the way up to 300. And then since then, peaked at 250, and then it's been grinding down, and now it's sitting at 126. So actually, Circle could be a really nice one for me to do the options strategy. Although it's very similar to the price of Hood, so there's not a big advantage for me.
Yeah.
My Hood option expired, but that's later in the slideshow. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, I don't want to rush anything. But yeah, I might have maybe another 4 minutes because I have some family dinner or lunch.
Okay, so we'll blast through all these then. I just kind of want to show you the entire thing.
Yeah, so, let's go through as much as we can, and then maybe if you want to just keep going. That's why I don't want to rush.
We're almost done, so we'll just blast through it. So Eric Trump calls for 1 million BTC. So did Brian Armstrong. Yeah. Huawei unveils 3-year plan to overtake Nvidia and AI chips.
Sorry, Brian Armstrong. What? Did what? 1 million?
They called for a $1 million Bitcoin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean next cycle perhaps. You never know with this QE and how strong it could be.
Or like Matt says, this cycle.
The halving, no, definitely not this cycle. I don't think so. But with the halving next cycle would give a nice solid price of Bitcoin at around 150, thousand. So
we're not bullish enough.
That would already right away just give it the chance to pump even 2x above the halving. With the current situations, like the current cycle top, what we're seeing would be 300,000.
Yeah.
If it's gonna go back to a COVID situation, hell yeah, $1 million. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, not
It would be
not out of the
flying
realm of
so
possibility.
fast. Honestly, it would probably be scary. Like you would see like $20,000 of Bitcoin in gains every day. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
everyone's retail's piling in.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, Huawei unveils 3-year plan to overtake Nvidia in AI chips. So might be nice to take a look at Huawei stock if they have a publicly traded ticker. I'm not sure.
Huawei.
And then Trump
Chinese.
memes firing Powell. So yeah, Trump posted that you're fired to Powell.
Yeah, this is where like the possible bear market could happen. Is Trump is trying to is doing so much to like destroy the central government, but at the same time, by doing so, he's kind of centralizing everything in Washington.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's making it even more central. So that could be like where people are not going to trust America as much anymore. Money goes out for a while, and then once America just starts printing, the price will increase from that, not the fact that the country is performing better. Yeah, that's a scary thing, and I started pointing that out now to more people, where it's like the government is the biggest scam. They will tax you on capital gains, well, just by the value. Like, what the hell, man? It's not fair.
Yeah. And then there's the capital loss, the tax loss harvesting. We're going to do this year. Lots of that. Yeah. So update on the MSTR versus the Tesla trade. So it's back where we began. So we bought it.
Well, by the way, tax loss harvesting is limited. There's only so much you could harvest.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to look into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we bought MSTR at the bottom here. It went above the range. We sold a bunch, and now it's back at the bottom of the range. So it might be time to load up the boots with MicroStrategy again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, versus Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla's been up, MicroStrategy's been down, so it's interesting range. Yeah, it's easy to play it. BTC broke the 120 daily SMA, so I sold all my Bitcoin. Hype is holding support. RUNE/BTC versus the Moon. This one's for Justin. There's lots of bullish divergences here. This one's for Coke. So we may be getting a pop on
RUNE/BTC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes above that one of those MAs for sure.
Yeah, one day. Yeah.
Yeah, strong signal.
Sol is still outperforming BTC, so I'm holding a bunch of Sol. Update on the hood covered call. I got exercised at 105. It's currently sitting at like 121. So it would have been better just to hold the stock to today instead of doing the call. But hey, guaranteed money is guaranteed money. And then Open Door, I'm looking at Open this week. I might take a position in Open finally. I still haven't touched it, but Open Door Technology is looking spicy. And Tesla's ripping. And gold keeps hitting new all-time highs. There's some juicy liquidity down here at 107K for Bitcoin. So look out down below.
That would be the bottom that I'm even pushing it right in my chart. That's nice.
Very likely to hit 107. Is it altcoin season? No, not yet. It's almost altcoin season. It's at 73, so we have to hit up to above 75 for it to be altcoin season. So we're very close to altcoin season. And the top performers this week, or sorry, in the last 90 days, fun fact on this one, the top performer is IP. The worst performer is PI. Yeah, so a little bit of a balance there. Yeah, Pi is the worst performer there. But I'm still harvesting Pi every day on my phone. And that's the last slide. And subscribe to our Substack.
Nice. Awesome. That was really cool. I think that's a perfect way for me to kind of like head out.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I mean, that's the end of the show for me as well. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining. If you've got the MOONBOYS token, just wait until the show ends, and then it's going to dip, and then you can just buy the bottom. So it's a perfect entry point.
Yeah, scoop it up. And I got to make sure next week to buy it right away when the show starts. That's my strategy to get the most trading fees into the community so people can engage in the stream, preferably, and also outside the stream as we build the channel and the community grows. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Theo, for having me.
Thanks, RomReactor. Thanks, everybody, for joining. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Peace.